love to talk about that. One of the things that I am so excited about is my Steel Magnolia connection, and that developed from a friendship. Lindsey, who is one half of the duo Steel Magnolia, moved here right after high school when she was 18 from Louisiana. She's just a little bitty girl, little blonde girl, and a co-writer of ours that we hadn't ever met together, Jerry Haggard, had talked to us on the phone and said, you two have to get together and meet. So we did. We met at lunch at Jackson's, and I thought to myself, oh, she's such a little thing. I wonder if she has any voice at all. And so we went back to my place where I was staying, and she sang for me, and I tell you, she dropped me. The voice that came out of that girl, I had never heard anything like it before. And when Megan started coming here, she wasn't a big writer. She was pretty shy and timid, so I would drag her along to some of my writing appointments and say, do you mind if we have a third? And if they heard her voice, they'd say, oh yeah, definitely. So we were kind of had a real nice relationship, helping each other out and just being friends, and we really are close friends. And then she met Joshua Scott Jones, and they started a duo and started, just singing together because they sounded great together. Very different styles, very different looks, and we started writing together. And long story short, the first song that we wrote ended up being the song, one of the songs that they performed on Can You Duet for Original Song Night. They won Can You Duet, signed with Scott Borchetta with Big Machine Records, and I have a catalog with them that he liked as well, so there I got my deal. So that really shows you how important the relationships that you develop early on when you come here and what you do with them. You never know where it can lead, and I really believe I wouldn't be where I am today if that hadn't taken its course. So it is really important to develop your relationships. Well, Megan, of course, and Josh signed a deal, which is an artist deal, and most of their songs that they've written before they signed their deal was with me. So when going through all of the songs for the album, he kept hearing Megan and Josh and Julie as the writers of the song. And he obviously liked what he heard, so he called me in last August and wanted to hear a few more things and talk to me about, what my plans and goals and thoughts were. Liked what he heard, I assume, and in January I signed a publishing deal, a co-venture with Jennifer Johnson, who does his day-to-day work for the publishing company. So now she sets me up with writers and pitches the songs that I've written that is in my catalog, and I continue to write with Megan and Josh too. It's like a dream come true, and honestly, I still pinch myself every morning when I wake up to not have to go to my day job. Even though it was only a half a day, I drove an hour each way. It was a huge amount of time, and teaching it has become much more difficult than it was 10 years ago. So just to be released from that is a huge change that I'm so grateful for. And I do come a little bit more often now. Now I am really locked in about 10 to 12 days a month. It's not a lot different. I think I really utilize my time even better than I used to because I have to. It's my job now. So I don't make a lot of writers' nights anymore. I don't do as much of the networking as I used to because I think that sort of set the base for me. And I have a lot of contacts, and now with what Jennifer and Scott, that whole the label and the artists and the other writers, I don't have to do quite as much as that. So I'm right here in this writing room pretty much from 10 in the morning till a lot of times after 8 or 9 at night. And then if Megan and Josh are off the road, I'm at their apartment writing from 11 till 2 in the morning. So the time frame hasn't changed so much for me. It's just how I use it.